just at the train station now, as you would have seen. I've switched back over to the 85 1.8. If you haven't seen my London video, go and watch that one using this. It's such a beast of a lens, it's so good, and I'm enjoying using it here as well. Got some incredible shots of the train just then, with like a fairground behind it. I'm pointing out, but you can't even see it that way. Like a fairground behind it in the distance. And the compression of the 85 1.8 really makes that photo, it really brings it together. Whereas when you're shooting on a wider lens, the fairground just looks way too far in the distance. So yeah, massive advantage to having a zoomed in prime. Don't know how best to express that in your camera bag. Over to using my Sigma 20 f1.8 now. It's a Canon lens, but I'm using it on an adapter on my Lumix S5. Because of that, the autofocus is really not great. On the Canon 17 to 35, the autofocus is brilliant for some reason, and this lens has a wider aperture, so it's f1.8, which is even better to shoot at. That's why I like it more in terms of the creativity of the photos you can produce with it, but the autofocus is just a lot worse than the 17 to 35. 17 to 35 autofocus, even on an adapter, is almost flawless. It's literally as if I'm using a Canon camera. So for ease of use, I like to use the 17 to 35. If I want the creative depth of field in the photos, then I switch over to this one. And it does look a lot better for vlogging because it blurs out the background a lot. But then I never know whether I'm actually in focus or not, because unless I go into manual focus and I get to see like the blue outline of myself, I can't think of the name of what that's called. It's really hard to know whether I'm actually in focus or not, so pros and cons to each lens, I guess. But yeah, going to try and get some more photos around the city on this lens now. Haven't got any on here yet. Well, I mean, I got two back there, but yeah, let's get creative with the third lens of the day. I always end up realising on these trips that I barely have any photos of myself, so I probably need to try and get some more of me. Setting the camera up on self-timer, I guess. But look where I have just arrived. There we go. Big famous Helsinki Cathedral. And I've got it at sunset as well, so I'm going to get some stunning pictures here. Let's go. So as you can probably tell and probably see, I'm now very, very tired. Haven't slept for almost 48 hours and I haven't eaten a proper substantial meal in over 24 hours. So I'm gonna go and find McDonald's, especially since I'm bursting for the toilet. Have a McDonald's and then get back to hotel. I don't want to go immediately to bed because then I'll just be up early, so I might do a couple hours of editing, get some of these photos edited, although I will be very tired, and then I will go to bed. Tomorrow I'm going to Estonia, Tallinn, so that'll be the next video. Keep an eye out for that one. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you get notified when I do upload my video from there. And yeah, that is it for this video in Helsinki. Had a fun day, or a few hours wandering around Helsinki after arriving earlier, and I hope you've enjoyed watching me take photos and seeing the city with me. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to leave a like, subscribe, turn post notifications on, and I'll see you in the next one. Hasta luego.